Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Overlord Escape from Nazerick. So last time out we headed through the ice area and we took on Cocytus and beat him at the end of the last part. Oh fuck, I fucked up here. But basically in this part we're heading on and taking on the next boss. We're going to be taking on Shalltear. But starting off, we pick up the ice ball spell, which is our final spell of the game. And basically, this is the ice ball spell is used for, well, elemental damage, like with the other two. But something it also does is it's able to freeze enemies and turn them into platforms. And there are specific points where they'll expect you to do that, especially when you've got like they like to do it a fair bit with basically the vulture enemies or the bird enemies, and kind of just have them in like a pattern that you have to kind of jump between them to get up to higher ledges and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool. It's the one spell I think which has a bit of platforming utility, as well as having a bit of, as well as increasing your damage output. But anyway, next enemy we're facing off against is Shalltear. So let's kill some enemies first. Okay. Oh, I remember this belt. This fucking sucks. So yeah, there's basically ice, fire, and then electricity all the way down, and that is kind of annoying. Yeah, this is really annoying. This took me a good 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, it wants you to kind of switch in between all of them, and while you're latching on to, because you can't hang on for too long, so you have to kind of get good at it and kind of switch on the fly. And this is the first part where where they want us to use the. There you go. Use the ice ball to kind of freeze the enemy in place, so that we can. Damn it! I'm gonna have to waste another ice ball. Fuck you. All right, jump across. Ooh. Yeah, they basically turn off the hitbox for that, so you can just basically climb all over the enemies. Alright, let's head up here, see what we can find. There we go. Oh. Yeah, wasted my ice ball there. Needed fire. There we go. And up we go. Shoot that. Boop. And, oh, what am I doing? What the fuck was I thinking? There you go. Oh, for God's sake. Hit. There you... Fucking grab it. Fucking grab it, you tosser. There you go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and again, this is where they want you to use your ice ball power up. A little bit. Yeah, shoot it quick. There you go. Yeah, I think I'd run out at this point, so I was just like, there we go. I MacGyvered my way through it. Alright. Ah, fuck. More assassins. Time to die. And through we go. Oop. More assassins. Oh yeah, basically you want to get up to a higher area, then yeah. Basically you want to get up to, if you want to get up to the higher, area there. I think you're just collecting. There's a weapon for you to collect if you go through that little tiny passage. But we don't really need it to move on. Hi, Shalltear. How are you? I do actually really like Shalltear's sprite work here. Definitely has a lot of... to be fair, a lot of them have that, but it's like they have a lot of personality. And, you know, the sprite work, the sprites, they really show off their personality. She gets close, and then, yeah. I like how they kind of definitely show her off as being kind of more playful and kind of teasing towards Clementine more than any of the other characters, any of the other villains, really. Alright. Ow, fuck. Yeah, this area sucks. I'm not a fan. So yeah, this is where they have a load of buzzsaws. Ow. This honestly took me like 15 minutes. What it wants you to do is basically slide underneath. You want to avoid these things as well. Ow! No, don't jump into them like a fucking prat. Now climb up the chain, and let's head up here. And away we go. Oh yes, this is bullshit as well. I hate this. This took me a long while. You want to go up, veer to one wall, and then jump off. Nice and easy. But it's, yeah, that is a pain. Let's open up another fast travel point. Pick up some more mana. Let's head down. Yeah, now we've got this. Oh. So yeah, it wants you to... Ah, you fucking asshole. Kind of zipped to the side there. So it wants you to run. So you want to try and slide as much as you can here. Yeah, keep going. And then hit it. Go down. Oh. There we go. Ability boost. Health increased. Nice. Yeah, we can't open that way. Let's level up some weapons and move on. So yeah, that's the first of the I guess you would call it the auto-scrolling section. Yeah, this took me a while as well. In the later part of the game, there's a lot of these bullshit areas. Die. Die. You go away. Come here, ogre. Troll, sorry. There you go, you're dead. Yeah, nothing up there. Let's move on. Yeah, they really ramp it up in the final section of this game, where we have a lot more of these kind of... Ah! You bitch! Die. They have a lot of these kind of big kind of trap areas where we have these kind of and where we're running away from something which instant kills you. Ah, fuck. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh, there we go. I think there's like 3 in the final section. From what I remember anyway. Yeah. And they get progressively worse. Okay, moving in. Hi. Are you here, Shalltear? Oh, there you are, you fucking bitch. Time to kill you. I hope. You're not going to fight me properly yet, are you? Yeah, like a Clementine's like, yeah, you're going to continue with this song and dance bullshit, aren't you, love? But yeah, we've got a mini-boss to go through first before we can take on Shalltear herself. Skeletal Dragon. Which, by the way, it was one of the cooler designs in the first season of the anime, and it was also one of the only. Well, he died quickly, and he's one of the only like CG models in the first season of the anime that actually look good, that actually look relatively cool. Oh, we got the key. So yeah, now we can move forward. Nice. And actually here in the... I think he actually looks really cool in his sprite form as well. Yeah, we got to do this again. I did it quicker this time, but I still died quite, you know, a few times. I almost died then as well. Fuck. I just wish I wish they were like heavy damage rather than... Sorry, I wish they were heavy damage rather than like instant kill. You know, so you have to keep retrying over and over again. It's just a bit of a pain. Yeah, so you want to grab this, and away we go. Next area. Oh, right. There's a refill. Am I gonna go? What am I doing? Oh, that's where I was doing. Okay, we're going up first. So yeah, there are basically there are flea. There are 3 doors on your way up. But there's there's 2 that you can unlock. So let's go to those first, shall we? Yep. A refill on the electric magic, the lightning magic. And there we go. And some mana. I suppose not really worth it, but anyway. Worth having a check, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything super serious. Alright, moving on. And so, yeah. Yeah, it's weird how Shalltear doesn't really have her own space. It's kind of like it goes from the Kakaitis' ice place to like a frozen over regular floor, and then to this kind of regular kind of tomb kind of floor, which is, so it's kind of weird. It's also kind of weird because, like, with most of the up until you fight Kakaitis, Shalltear and Albedo, you have distinct areas for each one. So, there's a floor, you're introduced to a new floor area, so you go to a floor, you're introduced to a boss, you defeat the boss, and then you move on to the next floor. Here it doesn't really do that. It kind of goes from Kakaitis to kind of, there's not a distinct kind of like, Kakaitis on this floor, Shalltear's on this floor, Albedo's on this floor, whatever. Kind of all mixes together, as it were. But anyway, time to face off against Shalltear. Shalltear's a vampire. She likes to teleport. And she's got these heavy projectiles. These things like to pop out of the ground. And she also has like a physical attack. Like she's, in all honesty, she's like the fastest, I would say, of all the enemies that you face off against. And then the second part, she kind of uses her umbrella, which is kind of weird, kind of a little parasol thing. And then she kind of turns into her kind of vampire state, where she kind of undead fiend kind of state, which is when she's totally consumed by blood and goes absolutely insane and just wants to kill everything in sight. I think that sprite actually looks really cool as well. Definitely looks very similar to the model, the character design that we see in the anime, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, in terms of the series, Shalltear is pretty much the strongest fighter in the whole of the Great Tomb of Nazerick. Has a ridiculous number of skills, and at the end of season 1 actually goes into a one-on-one fight with Ainz and actually pushes him all the way. It's actually a really cool couple of episodes. The fight with between Ainz and Shalltear is actually a lot of fun to watch. But anyway, we've killed that bitch. And now it's time for us to take on Albedo. So she's going to be the next one we're going to have to take on before we take on Big Bone Daddy himself. But first, let's head on to the next floor. And again, similar thing where we don't really have a new floor. Or at least we don't have the title. Sorry, there's not like a specific title of, you're on this floor now. It's just like, it all blends together from this point onwards. I do really like the backgrounds here. It does give it a very nice kind of... what's the name of it? Kind of like a home. Kind of like a really big kind of posh mansion kind of feel. Anyway, final ability is Flow Acceleration. Basically, this is an ability to slow down time. And it's to be honest, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to use. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass to use, and it's only really useful for the last section of the dungeon. And it's at this point that Clementine, sorry, fuck my brain. It's at this point that Clementine kind of remembers a bit more about what actually happened to her. Now she kind of died, and that it was the Elder Lich's fault. More importantly, that she now remembers. So yeah, now she really wants to cause some pain. And again, this is where you'd have like a different kind of title card just to say which area you're in, but we don't get that, which is kind of weird. So yeah, this is the first time it wants you to use super slow motion. This took me a while as well. Fucking hell, it's such a pain. Yeah, just use the slow motion and then just use it and then just kind of run towards it and slide, and you'll be alright. Time to die. Thank you. Oops. Let's open this up. I will say I do like that initial when you go into this graveyard kind of area, kind of the oh, here we go. Fuck this. This is another one of these where you have to run really super fast. Fuck. That was so dumb. Yeah. But yeah, when we first enter that area, I do like the kind of fog effect. It does look really cool. So yeah, run. Open, open. Fuck. Fuck your spikes. Yeah, that area's not too bad, but then they have another one which goes on for longer and a little bit. Yeah, and in this area as well, they start throwing... Fuck you. There we go. They start throwing a lot more enemies your way as well. I guess to signify it's the kind of the... pretty much the final area. Alright, let's head this way. Hi. Ah. Fuck you and your shield. Thank you. Thank you for dying, buddy. Nazerick Old Guard. Yes. They're kind of pathetic in the show, to be honest. The Nazerick Old Guard. They're kind of dispatched rather quickly. But yeah, we dealt with them pretty comfortably, so let's move on. Down we go. Why am I going to the right? Yep. Keep going back now, buddy. There you go. So now we need to head down. Oop. There we go. Oh shit, spikes. Run! Damn it. It's kind of annoying that they have this cutscene every time as well. I won't lie. But yeah, yeah, you gotta keep running. Then hit that. And I think that's it. I think you're fine now. But just in case, just run up the wall and grab onto that and you're pretty much safe. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Move on. There you go. Right, next area. Nope, not quite. Not there yet. Oh shit. But we dealt with him fairly quickly. Moving on. Oh, and up we go. Okay. Okay. Miss Wings. I do like that. Miss Wings. I've been craving some chicken. But anyway. This area is basically Albedo's area. Basically, this one is all about finding the correct way through this labyrinth of doors. So basically you go through one door and then there's like a group of doors that you can choose to go through, and only one is the correct way forward. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's kind of annoying your first playthrough, because you know you're like, well, which way do I go now? It's a bit of a trial and error when you first play it, but once you've been through this area a few times, then it's not all that bad. So yeah, that first door takes you directly back to the area the beginning of the area we just came from. So yeah, don't bother with that shit. And I think, yes, this is the way forward, I think. Okay. Nope, that's not the way forward. Shit. Right, so that door's not right. This one. Surely this time. Oh, there we go. And away. Ooh. Let's grab that. They sure do like these spikes. They do look kind of impressive, I have to say. They do look dangerous. Right, and now we can open... There we go. And that opens the way forward. So now we can move on. So yeah, we have like a little shorter one of those first, and then we get the next set of doors where there's basically a longer section. A longer segment of this kind of thing. Okay then. Oh. Don't really need more health, but whatever. Die, Lich. Thank you for dying. Thank you for dying. Yeah, so there's two that you can go through here. An upper and a lower, so pick the right one. And I think I have. Yeah, so now we've got... Yeah, we've gone the right way, initially. So now we can... Now you've got to pick the right one. Is it this one? Ooh, this might be the right way. Ah. And when you see this, this is the indication that you've gone the wrong fucking way. When you've got a bunch of enemies that you fight, it's pretty much a way of the game telling you, nah, dipshit, you've gone the wrong way. Move on. Try and find the next one. Yeah, it kind of chucks you back to where you belong. So yeah, go to this one. And boom. See, it's two relatively short areas, so it's nothing too difficult. It's the first time I've seen those guys do that. Didn't know they could bury, kind of dig underground. Yeah, so this is the correct way forward. This is our mini boss kind of section of for Albedo's section. Basically a bunch of undead. Two of them, and they're both dead. Nice and easy. Alright, moving on. And up we go. Yep, and that's the little puzzle section done. So let's save here. Open this up. So we got another fast travel point. And that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Overlord Escape from Nazerick. Sorry, fuck my brain. Just for the next part, when we're going to be heading through the rest of Albedo's area, and we're going to be taking on Albedo. So yeah, see you next time.